Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Christine with Gauge Girl Training, an online meal planning and coaching service. I'm a food scientist and chemical engineer by training. In today's video, we're going to talk about 6 reasons you are not losing body fat. So let's get started. So lately, I feel like so many people have been contacting me saying that, Christine, I'm eating clean, I'm working out, I'm doing all these things, but I'm not seeing progress. What am I doing wrong? And while you definitely need to dial in your macros, you definitely need to be working out, you definitely need to do a lot of those things, there are a few common mistakes that I see people make, and I want to address them here. So the number one thing that I see people do wrong is you are using too many oils and cooking fats in your meal plan. So an example is the way you take your coffee in the morning. I used to be a hardcore person who would put like a lot of cream in my coffee, but I wouldn't just use regular cream, I'd use half and half. So if you are drinking a lot of fat in your coffee, typical serving sizes of creamers is really only like 2 tablespoons. It's really easy to overshoot your fats in your morning coffee. If you're overdoing it on your salad dressings, if you're overdoing it even on the cooking method of healthy foods, like putting chicken in a lot of oil to fry it, or lots of oil for your vegetables. You can be eating very, very healthy foods, but using way too much oil than you need. So if you're not on a ketogenic protocol, where that's a high fat plan, make sure you are mindful about weighing and measuring how much fat you're using and counting it. It's very eye-opening, it's very sad, but you definitely want to pay attention to that. Use light olive oil sprays. I go black with my coffee in the morning, and use other ways to cook, like to steam your food, maybe use some lemon, some lime, but be very mindful of the fat content in your food when you're preparing it. Another reason why you're not losing fat is because you're overdoing it on foods that are healthy. So for instance, you can have like some trail mix with lots of nuts, and you're like, well, nuts are good for you, right? Yes, they are, but if you're eating too many nuts, they are very calorically dense, they're very high in calories, it adds up very quickly. And other things are those smoothie bowls. They are loaded with carbs. They look gorgeous, they look pretty, and you think it's healthy for you because it's lots of fruit and lots of things like that, but those smoothie bowls can be upward of anywhere between 500 and 1,000 calories if you are not watching it. So you definitely want to pay close attention to that, as well as other things like coconut oil, peanut butter. Almonds was a tough one for me. I used to love these roasted salted almonds. They're so good, but you have to be mindful of the quantity that you are consuming. Reason number 3 is that you have hunger triggered by sugar and processed carbs. When you eat carbs, it causes your body to have a rise in your blood sugar. That causes your body to have to release insulin to shuttle that sugar into your cells. However, some of you guys have become insulin resistant, which means your body is not able to shuttle the glucose efficiently into your cell. When that happens, you're eating food, but your cells are not able to receive that energy, so you're starving on a cellular level, which makes you even hungrier when you eat these types of foods. So you want to stay away from really refined sugars, really processed carbs. They are only going to actually make you hungrier and work against you. I have more videos on this topic. If you want to learn more, I'll link them in the description box below. So the 4th reason you may not be losing body fat is because your diet is low in dietary fiber. Dietary fiber is naturally found in vegetables, in whole grains, in lots of different foods. However, if you're too low in fiber, fiber keeps you feeling full. And if you're not eating foods that contain fiber, such as really dense processed foods, it's not going to fill up your stomach with enough volume to let you feel like your hunger has been satisfied. So fiber is excellent to support normal digestive health. It will help minimize constipation. It will help keep your bowels normal, but it will also help you feel full on less calories and not trigger overeating. So for that reason, I do encourage you guys, for women, to get a minimum of 17 to 20 grams of fiber per day, for men a minimum of 25 grams of fiber per day. Reason number 5, you are not getting enough protein. If you're not getting enough protein, you guys, and you want to lose body fat, according to the FDA recommends a protein intake of 50 grams. Now that's pretty low, 50 grams based off of a 2,000 calorie diet. And the reason that number was determined, it's the amount of protein that your body needs for DNA resynthesis. It does not include the amount of protein your body needs for exercise, for training, for muscle growth. Now, protein is essential for lean muscle growth because it gives your body a positive nitrogen balance. And when you have a positive nitrogen balance, it allows your body to utilize fat as a fuel source. So make sure that you're getting the right amount of protein in. I recommend a minimum of 1 gram of protein per pound of your goal body weight as a general rule of thumb. However, there are exceptions. And if you want a one-on-one consultation, I can tweak that for you and help you figure out what amount of protein is correct for your body and your needs. And last but not least, reason number 6 why you're not losing body fat is you are burning calories, but you are not building muscle. If you are only focused on cardio and you are not doing any resistance training, what's ultimately going to end up happening is, yes, you will lose weight, but you're going to almost be just like a skinnier version of yourself. If you want to change your body's shape, you are going to have to carve out lean muscle mass. So the way you get lean muscle is you need to weight train, you need to do resistance training, and you need to eat properly. So if you want carved out arms, cardio is not going to add a tightness to your body. It will make you smaller, but it will not make you look tighter and curvier and more defined. So if you need help with a training plan and selecting the best one for you for your body type, DM me on Instagram and I'll let you know the best one for you, or you can contact our team, bodytype@gagegirltraining.com. Any questions or comments, you guys, leave them below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.